Father Ryan Rooney of the Diocese of Springfield joins us, he's been on before, to talk about a great initiative called Priestfit. Father, how are you?
I am doing very well.
Well, for those people who didn't see you last time, which probably aren't that many, I'm sure that most of them did, tell us a little bit about your story.
Sure. My first couple of years of priesthood, I put on a lot of weight, and I had always been heavy, but I ballooned up to about 464 pounds, which is just incredible to think about.
464 pounds.
And I went away to a program at Guest House in Rochester, Minnesota, lost 100 pounds in 5 months, and then another 145 since then. Just diet, exercise, and 12-step way of life, and learning to balance that life of fitness and health with ministry, so it's certainly been an exciting road and a roller coaster as well.
I'm sure.
You know.
I've been looking at that shirt since the show started. I know your website is priestfit.com.
That's right.
Could you tell us about this great new kind of exciting organization for guys like us?
You know, we're all works in progress, and priests. There are various fitness levels in priests, but you know, we're just talking about the firefighter who died. We don't want priests to die on the job, and they are. They are, and it's about time to start talking about that in the church. And you know, I'm still a priest who struggles with my own food addiction and weight and fitness, and so just through talking with another priest friend of mine that I met through networking, Father Casey Jones in Venice, Florida, we decided at the beginning of the year to start this challenge to our brother priests just on social media. And we called it the Presentation Challenge. We figured January 2nd to February 2nd, the Feast of the Presentation, just to start eating clean, being fit, and praying well. Those were our tagline. Actually, it's on the back of the shirt. If I can eat clean, be fit, pray well. I can't
now,
say that.
I presume that you have all your corporate meetings in Venice.
That is certainly a possibility in the future. You know.
How did you guys ever connect? Because it's a fun story how you guys connected.
Sure. I mean, you know, I was on Catholic TV a year ago or so, sharing my story. Father Casey heard my story through another friend, and we just started talking on Facebook, and then just in our own desires for wanting to bring this to our brother priests, we put this challenge out, and the Priestfit name came up, and thought it's a good idea, and created a support group for our brother priests.
You know, I'm one of those guys. Okay, this is confession.
Here we
so
go.
Here we go.
We're in the confessional.
We're in the confessional box. If I see a bag of Doritos and I start that bag, I'm going to finish the whole bag. Yeah. I mean, it's just going to happen, and it's not easy. You know, I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I do it. Is it hard to turn it around, and how do you do it? It's challenging.
Everyone is different in terms of their own willpower. I know that it's not a question of willpower for me. I have to turn it over to God. Yeah. So you know, especially during this Lent, we're figuring out what are those things that we just don't need in our lives. Some people have a harder time with that. Some people have addictions, and some people just need that encouragement, you know, from other people. Accountability is such a huge thing, and that's why we created this support group, just to say, well, I'm having trouble with this particular thing. I'm just going to put it out there to my brother priest. Can you pray for me? Can I be accountable to you in my slip-ups, or in my joys and my accomplishments?
Now, we're presuming that some guys are going to go to priestfit.com and check it out. What would you find there? What kind of tools? What kind of support?
Well, right now we're just starting. We just started Priestfit in January. We have a rudimentary website out there. We're trying to get up in archive form all of our presentation challenge, which we had daily reflections and daily encouragements, videos and things like that. Right now we are in Lent, so we're doing bi-weekly Lenten meditations. But you'll see our story, and then you'll see the link to Facebook, and that's really where the priests themselves can become part of the support group, which is a closed priests-only support group. We have a public page just to show the church what we're doing, but we really want to be a support for our brother priests.
And just a quick question now, I obviously don't have a weight problem.
Right.
I care for what I eat and everything, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm completely fit, that I don't have, I shouldn't be taking certain steps to keep myself healthy, right?
Yeah, right. And you know, I think you mentioned we're body soul composites, so all of us are going to have struggles with particular things. That's why our tagline is "Eat clean, be fit, pray well." No matter what level of fitness you are. I had a brother priest come to me who's rather large, 400, 500 pounds. He said, "I'll join your group when I can get on my own plan." And I'm like, "Well, this is exactly what you need right now.
This is your plan.
You know, this is the plan. Is the support. You know, I've lost 245 pounds. Father Casey's over 100 pounds.
Amazing.
It's amazing, and we still struggle. And I think that's such an important message for our brother priests, that we can be there for each other.
And where is the website again? Where should they go?
Priestfit.com.
That's an easy one.
Really easy.
You know what's amazing to me, and we're running out of time, Father, but so you have gone from 460 pounds to running a spinning class.
Yes.
That must be fun.
Just incredible.
How much better do you feel, by the way?
I feel amazing. I get pumped up when I'm teaching a class of people, and it's also really humbling to know where the Lord has taken me, and that's why we need to pass this on. I feel like a ministry has been given to us, and it's something that's desperately needed in the church.
Priestfit.com. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank